All right, I'm dedicating this episode to the people who are going through some heartbreak right now. And what better game to play than Choices, the game of romance, passion, lust, betrayal, all that great stuff. Welcome to Choices. Get started by picking a genre for your first story. What do we want here? We want romance or we want steamy? You know what? We can go for some steamy. I'm sick of romance. Blech. So let's do steamy. All right, cool. Oh, damn. Oh, baby. All right. Welcome to the nanny affair. Let's choose your look. Okay. Well, what? I'm a dude, though. Well, whatever. We're going to play as a chick then. Fuck it. Who cares? Enter your character's first name. Sure, that works. Anna. Enter your character's last name. No, we got to put something that's a little more pronounceable. How about onomatopoeia? I'm funny. I'm a funny guy. Laugh. This is a single love interest book, so be sure to choose someone who makes your pulse race. Gotcha. Who's in your bed? You know, this dude kind of looks like me a little bit, like the body and everything. That's exactly what I look like. So, to all my female subscribers, you know, hit me up. Are you ready to work hard for me, Anna? Oh, yes. Actually, I'm in charge of the bedroom. So this is weird because, you know, obviously it's like I would be the guy in this situation, but I'm playing Anna. So, like, I guess I'm just going to have to play, like, in Anna's shoes and gaze suggessfully over his body. You know, I apologize if this isn't actually helping anybody going through heartbreak. But we'll get to it. I swear. I promise. I'll give you the lowdown at the end of the video. Anything you need. Good. Because I'm afraid this job requires long hours. See, like, why didn't they accentuate that? Missed the opportunity. Missed it. We might be up all night. Oh. Wait, let me try that again. Oh. Is that better? All right. Anyways, I'm trying to, like, you know, cranking those acting classes. You know, I paid a lot for them, so gotta make them work for me. Oh, baby. A. Just as the wave is about to break. I figured something was gonna happen. I was like, nah, there's no way. Beep, beep, beep. Isn't that a buzzkill? Crap, the interview. I have to get ready. You gotta wear something professional, something classy, something low-key spanking. It's too expensive. Where the free outfit at? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Later that morning, you enter the immaculate lobby of Dalton Enterprises and approach the front desk. Hi, I'm here for the nanny interview with Mr. Dalton. Ah, yes, his 10 o'clock is running late, but he said to send you in. Follow me. You're cool, calm, and collected as the receptionist leads you through the halls of Dalton Enterprises. But as soon as you step inside Mr. Dalton's office, all rational thought disappears when you see him glance up from his desk. Oh, come on. Let's see what this hunk is up to. It's supposed to be me, right? So it's like, you know, I know I look that good. Tell me, what made you apply for this nanny position? Honestly, I applied because I love kids. I admire what you do here at Dalton Enterprises. Everybody knows that this is the actual answer. I need the money. We gotta let them know that, you know, kids is a big deal, right? Aren't we trying to babysit for this dude or some shit? Yeah, so, like, I love kids. I have a natural affinity for childcare. I enjoy instilling important principles such as patience and self-discipline, but I like to have fun too. My boys definitely require all those things. Mr. Dalton leans a hip against his desk. You're excruciatingly aware that there's nothing between the two of you, except maybe for your fantasies from this morning. Mr. Dalton chuckles, and his gaze lingers on you for just a moment too long. Finally, he looks away and clears his throat. The boys are still feeling the loss of their mother. It was almost 5 years ago now, but even though you've never met them, your heart aches for his boys. That's not something you can just get over. Exactly. And I'm afraid they often take it out on their nanny. Can you handle that? Of course. Then I have just one more question for you, Mrs. Monopia, and I want you to be completely honest. Mr. Dalton leans forward earnestly, and once again, you can feel the electricity, the anticipation crackling in the air between you. Okay, gotta admit, whoever's writing this, pretty damn good. Gotta say, know what you're doing. Anyways, let's go back. If you could go back in time and tell your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? I'd tell younger me to... These are both very good answers. Take more risks, believe in myself. These both go like hand in hand. If you believe in yourself, then you'll be willing to take more risk. But ultimately, I believe taking more risk is like what pays off. I admit I was a little shy when I was a kid. I wish I'd taken that leap of faith more often, you know? Very impressive. You're wise beyond your years. The next part of this interview will take place this evening at my home. Whoa. It will? Mr. Dalton hands you his card with his home address written on the back. CS7, Mrs. Monopia. Miss Monopia. I'm sorry. I keep getting that wrong. It's just, I can't believe nobody's married you yet. See, that's how you do a good recovery. So, guys, take note. That evening, you find yourself gaping at one of the most luxurious apartment buildings in the entire city. The doors of the elevator coast open, letting you out into the palatial penthouse suite, and directly in the path of twin boys wielding foam swords. Oh, great. Intruder at the castle gates. Ready your horses, boys. Aye, ready we be. Charge. Whoa. What do? You gotta fight those motherfuckers. Think again, soldiers. You parry with foam toys, holding your own against the onslaught of attacks. Arg, you'll never get the best of Captain... It's Anna, right? Because, the whole joke needs to make sense. Whoa, Admiral Mason, she can fight. That's why you gotta stick to the battle plan, Admiral Mickey. Psh, where's the fun in that? I like how they did the question marks before you got to know them, and then, like, the names are revealed, and then boom. Gotta say, whoever's making this game, you're killing it. So you gotta pick your battles here. So it's like, I'm assuming this is alcohol, right? So, that's obviously gonna start the whole thing. And then you got this, right? But this probably has like a lot more meaning to what this guy's going through. This is probably like him and his wife skydiving or something like that. Maybe if he sees like, how relatable and sincere and sensitive you are and all that great stuff. But then again, who wants to fucking bother with all that? Let's just smash. We choosing the bottle of expensive liquor. Nah, we can't like have a rain check. No, there's absolutely not. We gotta have that innocent drink. Bada bang. Okay, so we gotta be careful with like where we spend our money. We gotta make sure we do it when it counts. To make conversation, you gesture to the pictures on the wall. Don't look at that picture. Look at something else that's not gonna make him think of his fucking dead wife. Like, look at that other picture of like New York City. Be like, you like the city? Yeah, I dig it. I'm a city girl myself, And you don't want to get into like the mom thing right away. Let him bring it up. Oh, that? Yes. Well, I did back when I had the time and freedom. Do you miss it? Like hell. The way it made my heart race, and I felt invincible, unstoppable, as if I could do anything. Mr. Dalton inches closer to you with every word. But then he meets your eyes and hurriedly takes a sip of his bourbon. Just like... Now I just keep the picture around to remind myself of it all. If you found a safe way to chase that feeling, I'd bet you'd do it all again. A good answer. Huh. Miss Monopia. There's no safe way to achieve that feeling. You can only get it when you're taking a big risk. Mr. Dalton sighs deeply. And his penetrating gaze rests on you, unwavering. What about you? You've seen the inside of my home and gotten a taste of what makes me tick. I'm curious about you. What makes me tick? Precisely. Take it. Well, I mean, there's no other choice. So, like, yeah, take a sip to buy some time. Yeah, there you go. The more time you need, the bigger the sip. But, I don't know. Whatever. You got to be careful. Anyways, I'd say I'm driven by, let's see, positive change, family life, insatiable desire. Obviously, this one. Insatiable desire. Taking risk, right? Risk, right? So, we got to go with that risky answer. What a wuss. Mr. Dalton sputters some of his bourbon back to the coughs. Are you okay, Mr. Dalton? I'll be fine. Perhaps it's enough bourbon for me tonight. What a fucking, What do you mean by insatiable desire? Because you could, you can get out of that so easily. That can go either way. You could be like, well, my thrill for, adrenaline and stuff like that. Like your skydiving. That's an insatiable desire, right? That desire to get, a feeling like that. I love that. So it's like, our entire experience of reality occurs through our senses. I indulge myself at every turn, and it's made me feel so alive. Okay, not bad. Give me an example. Like, if you bite a strawberry slowly enough, the flavor absolutely bursts in your mouth. Savoring and eating are two different things, Mr. Dalton swallows heavily. He might be a shy guy. Right. Okay. So that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean, right? So it's like you got to know how to play on your words, because he could have taken it either way. Like if he was like, you know, a go-getter, like if he was just like straight like into it. Well, you know, it's a battle of words. So maybe he is playing a little, but you know, the whole spitting out the drink and all that great stuff. So maybe he's just a little nervous about this whole entire thing. You know, obviously he's dead wife, but it's been 5 years. Like, come on, like, you know, you got to get a move on. So, so yeah, I don't know. This guy's a little dramatic, but you know, sometimes we all are. Anyways, did I say something wrong? No, not at all. On the contrary, I admire your passion. So few people share our kind of fire. Mm-hmm. It can make life lonely, but it's all the sweeter when you finally encounter a kindred flame. And I could not agree with that more. Honestly, that statement like rings true to the core. You suddenly become hyper aware that you and Mr. Dalton somehow shifted closer to each other throughout the conversation. Your breath catches you as you drown in his deep eyes. All right, so like this is interesting, right? Because obviously, like the name of the game is you want to get closer, but you don't want to sell yourself that fast, because otherwise you just seem too easy. You gotta like have some sort of pull, right? So I think the right answer in this case would be to pull back. Clearing your throat, you conspicuously slide back a few inches, nerves tingling from his proximity. I didn't realize how close we'd gotten there. See, I told you. I fucking told you. Gotta listen to me, man. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm fucking talking about. I understand. Somehow, it feels like we've been talking for hours. Hey, let the time get away from me, and I still have something to show you. Let's continue our walk, shall we? Miss Montepia, did you hear me? If you want the job, it's yours. You can move into your room tomorrow. Really? Oh my god, thank you. You impulsively throw your arms around Mr. Dalton in an elated hug. Then realize you can feel every inch of his body along yours. Your face flushes. But you gotta let him know something's there, right? Like you can't just be like stuck up. You can't just like, you gotta know, like you gotta pull the strings, like, you know, like a yo-yo, right? So I feel like a step back might be the wrong direction this time. So we're gonna indulge. Savor the brief opportunity to press your body against his, inhaling his scents. I hope you'll excuse me, Mr. Dalton. It's just, this opportunity means so much to me. You finally step back, and Mr. Dalton blinks, swallowing hard. He offers you his hand with a gentle smile. Think nothing of it. And considering we'll be sharing such close quarters, I think you should probably start calling me Sam. Assuming, of course, it's okay if I call you Anna or Anna, whichever one you prefer. Of course. I can't wait to move in and get to know you and your beautiful family. Sam. Again, all my heartbreak people out there, like, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. That's all I can say. Just, like, do it. Like, make yourself better. Take that time. Invest in yourself. However that is. You got to work out, pump iron. Like, obviously, we want them to, like, you know what they missed out on. But even the people who dump other people, like, it's not easy for them either. So don't think, like, they're just heartless people. Like, because I've been on both sides, right? I've been the dumper and the dumpy, and like both times it sucks. And sometimes it sucks a lot more to actually be the person doing the dumping. And it's just like the dumpy can't understand that. And that's what sucks about it sometimes. They just don't know why it has to be that way. And unfortunately, you know, it does. You know, you got to look out for yourself ultimately in the end. So take care of yourself, people.